Hello. Today I'm going to tell you how to make lollipops at home. To do this, we will need sugar, water, a form, vegetable oil for greasing the form, toothsticks and a bowl. You can take any metal, enamel or aluminum saucepan without non-stick coating. Today, we will take form No. 5 for making lollipops, which is one of the big forms. For a big form, you usually need a glass of sugar. So, pour the sugar into the bowl, and then pour some water. Not much, just to make the sugar wet. Put the bowl on the fire. First, make the fire big for the water to boil. When the water boils, turn the heat down and keep simmering. Meanwhile, while the syrup is being cooked, take the form, break it apart and grease with much oil. Grease the form properly, especially if it is new, for the lollipops not to stick to the surface. You won't feel the oil flavor when eating the lollipops. When the form is oiled, leave it on the table without putting the parts together. If you join the parts beforehand, the oil will drop down to the bottom and the lollipops will stick to the surface. So, leave the form until the syrup is ready. The syrup is boiling, keep it on the fire. The sugar is transparent, and we should cook the syrup until the sugar gets darker, so keep boiling it. It takes approximately 7 minutes for the syrup to be done. You can see that the sugar is getting darker. A few minutes later the syrup will be ready and we will pour in the form. The sugar got darker, so turn the fire off. To check if the lollipops are ready, take a bowl with cold water and drop some syrup in it. If it stiffens and doesn't melt, the syrup for lollipops is ready. We turn the fire off, and the bubbles are going down. It is time for the form to be filled with syrup. Oil it once again as it collected in the center, and put the parts of the form together. Clamp it up and pour the syrup into it. Put the toothsticks in only after the form is filled up. If we stick them immediately, when the syrup has not stiffened yet, they will fall down. The form is filled, so we stick the toothsticks into it. When everything is done, put the form in the refrigerator for 10 minutes or more for the lollipops and the form to cool down. Take the form from the fridge, open the clamps and take the lollipops out. To break the parts apart, pry them up with a knife. Here you can see the lollipops. You can see a bear, a cock, a fish, an elephant, a penguin and a rabbit. They are easy to take out as we oiled the form properly.